Now let's try to see that how one thread can stop the execution of the another thread, that is known as the interruptions. Okay, so basically that here you can see that while the thread would be in a sleeping, okay, at that time the interrupt can be generated, or exception can be generated, which is known as the interrupted exception. Okay, so this interruption can be generated by some other thread. Let's say in our case, like let me like here I'm in the anonymous inner class, it's okay. Like here that we have a main thread. Okay, so I'm just copying this or let me take this thing in the our actual class. Okay, I've just copied A and B in this. Okay, and let me just paste it over here. Perfect, no errors. Right now here what we are going to do that the let's try to stop one of the thread. Okay, let's try to stop the execution of the one of the thread after it starts. Okay, so what I can do that from the main, let's say that I'm just calling the t dot interrupt. Okay, so what will happen that main thread is stopping the execution of thread T. Okay, main thread want to stop the execution of the thread T. Okay, right? So that is the thing we is going to happen, and what is going to happen inside the thread demo. So whenever that this is going to be called the T dot interrupt, then the as the T is executing, the T is what? It is a thread A. Okay, so it is executing method A, right? This one. Okay, so if the thread would be in a sleep mode, or not necessary that it would be in a sleep mode, but it will stop its execution. That is what we want. Okay, so what will happen that the exception would be generated by the system, and that exception is which one? Interrupted exception. And here, as we want to stop the execution of this thread, okay, what I am supposed to do over here, that I just have to write the return so that this thread will stop its execution. Okay, and before that I'm just writing the message that is system.out.println, and that the function a execution has been stopped. And let me have that color, that is let's say let's have the color of the main thread. Okay, and see blue over here like this. Okay, so now here it may happen that the thread would not execute all the iterations of the for loop. Okay, because here the main thread is explicitly stopping the that thread. I'm just putting this statement below this t dot start, otherwise it will get more time. Then it may happen that it may execute all the iterations. Okay, so I just want to demonstrate it properly, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so let me run the application. And here you can see that the thread B has completed its all iteration, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. But thread A could have executed only one iteration. And here you can see that the function A execution has been stopped. Right, so this is the purpose of this particular method. Which method? The interrupt method. Okay, and whenever the interrupt method would be called on a particular thread, then which exception would be generated? The exception which gets generated is known as the interrupted exception. Similarly, that the thread B could also be stopped. Okay, but that would be that would be through the same manner, like here that the main could also write that t2 dot interrupt. Okay, that's it for this video.